Second lecture. In this lecture we are going to do start from a sum if function. Sum if function. The first function right now today we are going to start sum if. What is the use of sum if? I don't want to add each and everything. I want to add a specific numbers inside it, not all. I want to add a specific number inside it, so that is going to be done by the help of what? Sum if function. Right now, let's suppose we have a data. I'm going to take some data from another Excel sheet. I need some data here.
I remember that question.
Here, name, position, salary. If I'm going to use simple sum function, so is equal to sum of a whole data, so that is going to be done sum of this whole, so 28,000. But if I want to sum just 2,000, if I want to sum just 2,000, so by the help of sum if it is possible. By the help of sum if it is possible. Sum if function have two criteria. Sum if function have two criteria. Right now I'm going to write that this is simple sum function. Okay, simple sum function. Sum if function, if I'm going to use, is equal to sum if, here right now, range and criteria. Range and criteria. Okay, range means all data or not, from this to this. And what will be the criteria? Criteria means condition, shart. Okay, what is going to be added? 2,000. 2,000 is there, this is going to be added. So close the bracket and enter that. So total 8,000 is showing or not? 8,000. How this 8,000? 2,000 here, this one. Second 2,000. And third 2,000. And we have fourth one also. Yeah. So 2,000 while they are going to be added, so it becomes 8,000 or not? So this is by condition we are going to do sum. By help of what? Condition we are going to do sum, and this is known as sum if function. Sum if function. Okay, here we can write the criteria outside also. We can write here in this function I have written criteria inside. I have written criteria inside. If I am going to write the criteria outside, so how I am going to do that? Here, just here use sum if, or here write condition. Right here condition. Condition is, let's suppose 3,000. Let's suppose 3,000. Here enter. I'm going to make this 3,000 one more. Here use sum if function. Okay, is equal to sum if and range. Select the data. Select the data and comma condition. What is the condition? 3,000. And in which cell it is there? In this cell. Closing bracket and enter that. So total 9,000 is showing or not? Why 9,000? Because 3,000 we have. So sum if function here, if you see how many times 3,000 is there? 3 times. So it will give you the answer 9,000. It will give you the answer 9,000. F2 here criteria range. So two argument it have. Sum if function have two argument. First one range, second one condition. First one range, second one criteria or condition. Criteria or condition. Okay, that was the sum if. Right now coming to another function here. Next one function is a count if function. Count if function. Sum if do the addition on specific criteria. Count if do the counting by specific criteria. I don't want to count each and everything. I want to count just a specific numbers. Okay, so just like how many times 2,000 is there? How many times 2,000 is there? So by the help of count if function I can do that. Count if. Okay, here is equal to if count if here select the range and what is the criteria? And what is the criteria? 2,000. So it will give you the answer 4. It will give you the answer 4. Means 4 times 2,000 is there. 4 times 2,000 is there. But if I am going to use simple count function, simple count here, count if not count, simple count is equal to count function, and here all. So total 9 is there, and inside that 2,000 is how many times? 4 times. So by the help of which function? Count if function. Clear this thing? So the use of count if function. Right now, if I'm going to use, I want to, this is used for what? For number. if you want to count a text, so for that we're going to use count 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 AF. Okay, so right now I'm going to here use that. Here this function is available or not? Nishda. Okay, this is not available, but we are going to do by the another technique. We are going to do by another technique. Is also available by dsum. By dsum it is possible. By the help of what? Dsum it is also possible. I am going to do that. Okay, here I am going to check that this will count the text also or not. Okay, how this count if function will count the text? Okay, I am going to do how this will count the text right now. Look over here. I am going to write. Go to the sheet. This one, I want to count the P inside it. What I'm going to do, count P inside it. So what I'm going to do is equal to count if, here, select the range. This is the range. Oh, here, this is the range, comma, criteria. Criteria should be written in inverted commas. Right now, criteria will be written in inverted commas. P and inverted commas close and closing bracket enter. So how many times 22 P is there? 22 times. If I'm going to delete one of them, so you can see that it is going to change that or not. If I'm going to write A, so A is going to be count inside it. Why? Because of what we have done. P. We have written P. So this means total number of present. Total. Okay, if I want to check total number of absentees, so here total number of absentees, same function I am going to use, is equal to count if, okay, is equal to count if, same, select the range, here range selected, here select the range. After that range, what we are going to do? Inverted commas, write A in inverted commas, closing bracket and enter that. So how many absentees are there? 10 absentees are there. So got that? How we are going to use count A and count function. Right now I am going to do by help of what? Criteria will be outside. So here enter, right here enter characters. Enter character means he is going to write A or P. Highlight that and border also. Okay, right now I am going to write here P. Right now apply the function for that. Instead of P select this cell. 19. Okay, right now I am going to write A here. 10 is showing or not? I am going to write here B. 0. Here P is how many times in this data? 19 times. A is how many times in this data? 10 times. Understand this thing? So that is criteria outside. The function is same. First one is a range you are going to select. F2. If I am going to apply F2 here, first one range selected, second one criteria. In which cell criteria is there? Is going to be selected. So that is a count if function. Simple. Next one function, we will go to the power function, and this is sheet. On which sheet you are working? Yeah, okay, that one, power function. Count if. Next one is power function. For power function, again two criterias are there. For power function, we are going to write two arguments. One is a number, another one is a power. One is a number, another one is a power. So I'm going to write two things here. One is a number, another one power. Number and power. Okay, number is 2 raised to power 16. 2 raised to power 16. I'm going to calculate that is equal to power function. Okay, here 2 is the number or not? Comma, power select, power this one. So 65,536 or not? Right now change that 2 raised to power 8. 256. Okay, so that is a simple base and power. Okay, number is the base and power you're going to write whatever there, so it is going to 3 power 3 27. Okay, so function, simple function, base and power you're going to mention, and the answer of this is clear? Power function. Next one is square root. Next one is what? Square root. Jazar. And the function will be written sqrt. The function is going to be written sqrt. Here I'm going to write is equal to, here a square root of which number? Just tell me. Here I'm going to write here 256 square root. Okay, so I'm going to write this function have one argument, so this is a scalar function. Which function? Scalar function is equal to sqrt. Okay, of which number? Square root of 256 is a 16. Square root of 256 is what? 16. Okay, so simple function name, and it will show you the result. It will show you the result. Next one function, we are going to come to the now function. Now function is used for if you want to find out today's date and time. Okay, so use simple. The shortcut key is also there, but I'm going to use by function is equal to now and closing bracket, so you can see the date and time is showing. Date and time is showing. We can also do by the shortcut key also. Okay, shortcut key, that is control and colon sign, control and semicolon, control and semicolon. Okay, so date is coming or not, and if you want time, control shift and colon, so time will come. So these are the shortcut how we are going to enter date and time inside the cell. That was now. With the now, date and time both are coming, and if you're going to update, so it is going to be update 36 right now, it become 37 or not, it is going to update. Okay, here today function is there if you need just today's date only, so I'm going to use is equal to today function and starting and closing brackets, so just today's date is coming. The use of today function is too much, while I want is equal to, look over here, F2, and if I want control V, and if it is not showing, so increase the cell width. Okay, today F2, copy, I need this thing, control V. Okay, I want to add 1 or 2 or 1 week with today's date. I want to add 1 week with the today's date, so is equal to today, okay, plus how much? 7 1 week, so 7 days or not? Here, so you can see that here it has been the date was 8, right now it is a 15, right now it is 15. I'm going to do one more calculation here. If I want to calculate your terminal exam will be when conducted. Okay, so simple way, just check it out. Your semester started on which date? Semester started on 4th, midterm. After midterm it started on 4th, so is equal to, here is equal to today's, first of all today's date is equal to today here, and today's date, and after that how many days are coming? 1 2 3 4, minus 4 here, today minus 4, today minus 4, so on 4th or not? Start on 4th, right now up to 35 days your semester is there. Okay, so 5 weeks, so plus how much? 35 on 10th 3/10/2012. What day is there? So right now I can also manage that. Right click on that, format cell, and I need day, Wednesday, Tuesday, Saturday. On Saturday, 10 March, your next exam is going to be conducted. Understand? Clear? So this is how we are going to make the schedules, how we are going to make the calendar. Okay, and that is not a simple calendar. I am talking about the examination calendar or these things. So that was the today's function, today function, now and today function. We can add or we can subtract the days with the today function. Right now we are going to start the if function. Okay, if function is a logic function. If function is a logic function. If have a three argument, first one is a condition, second one is a true value, third one is a false value. I'm going to write that. If you're going to write a if function, so if is equal to if, first of all here you're going to write a true condition, second one you're going to write a true value, comma, second false value. Okay, so you're going to write this like this. Condition means, here the condition is basically combination of a cell reference or mathematical operator, or basically it's a logical operator. We are going to use logical operator. Just like if I'm going to say in a cell, here it is a 30, and I'm going to write a condition for that is equal to if. Okay, here logical test is there or not? Logical test means condition. So we are going to use if B45 is less than 60, so what it means, what I want to show, 30 is, if B30 or is less than 60, it means 30 is less than 60. Otherwise what it will show, 60 is, or 30 is greater than, otherwise 30 is greater than 60. No, not 30, number. We are going to write number 1. Or 30 is, no, here value 1, it will be value. Okay, 1 is greater than 60. It should not be a 30, it should be value. Okay, value 1 is greater than or less than. Right now enter that. What, I have not put a comma. Okay, right now what it says, value 1 is less than 60 or not? If I'm going to write 80, what it will show? Is greater than 60. So basically it is a logic. It is a what? Logic. If I'm going to say in a cell we are going to enter marks, I need a marks or something like this here. Here I'm going to put the marks in a sheet, control V. Here name marks, and I'm going to write result is equal to if marks is less than 60, what it means? It means fail. Otherwise, if his marks is not less than 60, means greater than 60 or not? So it means pass, right? Pass. I'm going to write the same condition by another manner. Pass showing or not? Okay, double click on that, so it will be applied for all cells. If you're going to change the value here to the 59, fail or not? But if it is a 60, it become pass. Right now same condition, I'm going to write result again. Here this one is press F2, so it is visible to you, and I'm going to write the same here is equal to if marks is greater than 60 or greater than equal to 59, what it means? Pass. Otherwise he will be a fail. Same conditions are there, same result will be shown. Okay, I'm going to drag this down. So here same answer showing or not? No change. And if you're going to see, logic is just changed. What is changed? Logic. Here marks less than 60, so it means true value is what? First of all true value, so it means it is fail. If marks is greater than 59, it means he is pass. But if I'm going to use here is greater than 60, if I'm going to use greater than 60, so one problem will occur. What problem will be there? 60 fail showing. And 60 is not fail. So we can use two techniques: greater than, equal to. Right now it become correct. Or if I'm going to use greater than, just simple greater than, so I'm going to use 59. Clear? So this is, if I'm going to say here, these are doctor, manager, engineer positions, salaries are there. I want to give increment to those employees whose salary is less than 3000. Less than 3000. Ma increment madam. Increment. Bakshishi. Okay, increment. So how I'm going to do, those for those employees whose salary is less. Okay, those, how much less? Less than 3000. Less than 3000. So what I'm going to do is equal to, if, okay, if salary is less than how much? 3000. So what I'm going to do, salary plus 500. Salary plus enemy salary इंतखाब शुद्ध plus 500. Otherwise no, सिफर ना. Otherwise same salary. So select salary, closing bracket, enter that right now. You will see here 1500 showing because the salary is less than 3000. So here 2000 salary, 2500, 3000 no increment, 5000 no increment, 2000 so increment is there. Right now, if you want that the inner salary, the increment has been added. Inner salary increment has been added. If you're going to do not like that, I'm going to change that here. Increment of here is equal to, if salary is less than 3000, so what it will show? Just 500. What it will show? Just 500. If it is not less than 3000, so it will show 0. It will show 0. Enter. Right now 500 showing or not? And otherwise it will showing 0. Basically, the if functions, by help of a logic we are going to do decision. If logic is true, means condition become true, so do this thing. If condition become false, do this thing. Simple. Okay, here I'm going to write the conditions, 2 or 3 conditions here. If I'm going to, how you going to write the formula easily? Just write here increment. Here I'm going to write is equal to, if I am selecting the salary or not. If salary is less than here 3000, if salary is less than 3000, what it means? Increment. Otherwise no increment. No increment, closing bracket, enter that. Right now here increment is showing or not, because it is less than 3000. Increment, no increment, increment, no increment, and increment, like that. So here, while you are writing the correct logic, at that time think over the column name. Think over to the column name. If you're thinking over to the cell address, if H36 is less than 3000, so you will be confused. Think over to the column name to write the correct formula for the cell. Clear this thing? And that is the if condition. Okay, means true value or false value. If it is true, then that, do this thing. If it is false, do this thing. Simple. If. Okay, and if is the backbone of Excel. One more thing, if I want that for doctor I want to give that much increment, for engineer I want to give that much increment, for manager I want to give that much increment. So by simple if it is not possible, we are going to use what? Nested if for that. Which if? Nested if. Here that was a simple if function. Right now nested if. If inside the another if is known as a nested if. Okay, if inside the as, okay, how we are going to use that? The use of that, if you have more than one condition, so by the help of nested if it is possible. More than one condition, so it is possible by the help of nested if. Here if you come to the marks result, okay, I need these 2 columns and then I'm going to apply that, copy, and I want to make a grade. I want to make grades. Here name marks here is equal to, sorry, first of all result. I'm going to write both functions, result and grades. Okay, result is equal to if marks I'm saying marks or not? I have selected the cell. If marks is less than 60, what it means? It means he is fail. Otherwise, he will be pass. Closing bracket, enter that. Apply this for all cells. Okay, done. Right now for grade I'm going to do. For grade, here is equal to if marks is less than 60, what it means? Fail showing. F or fail. In the DMC you have seen or not? F showing. Here I'm going to write inverted commas fail. Otherwise, if marks is not less than 60, greater than 60, okay, pass. No, I'm going to marks greater than less than 70. I'm going to use another condition, one more condition. Here, if I'm going to use if, one more if marks is less than 70. So what this means? Maben is 60 and 70. Maben is 60 and 70. So what we are going to do? We are going to show here grade D, grade D. Between 60 and 70, grade D. Between 60 and 70, grade D. If I am going to say no, marks is greater than 70 and less than 80, so I am going to use another condition. If marks is less than 80, so what is going to be done? Grade C. Otherwise check it again. If one more, if I am going to use, if marks is less than 90, which grade? Grade B. If it is not less than 90, means more than 90 or not? So automatically grade A or not? Automatically grade A. Inverted commas close, closing bracket 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 bracket we have started, so 4 we are going to close. Enter that. Grade D showing or not? Double click this one and the formula will be applied for all. Here 80, grade B or not? Here 90, A. 95, A. Here 72, C. 88, B. Understand? 92, A. So got that? So grade has been created by the help of that. What function I have utilized? F2. I am going to just check more here. F2. Here, if marks is K50 is the marks, okay? If marks is less than 60, it means fail. Okay? If marks is not less than 60, means greater than 60 or not? And greater than 60, this is for true. The first one is, this one is for true. Okay. If it is less than 60, do this thing. But if it is not less than 60, means greater than 60 or not? Yeah, digar dot check ko. It is? Yeah, digar dot check ko. If it is less than 70, means greater than 60 and less than 70. So which will show? What will show? D will show. If it is not less than 70, means it is greater than 70 or not? Okay. So if it is greater than 70, okay, and less than 80, check it again. Less than 80. So what will be? Grade C will be there. If it is not less than 80 and greater than 80, so greater than 80 and less than 90, so grade B show. And if it is greater than 90, so automatically grade means for true condition B will show, for false condition A will show. For false condition A will show. So that is basically the sequence which you are going to do that. Clear? Okay. Right now I am going to write one more with a salary. I am going to do nested if I am going to use with a salary. Look over here how I am going to use that. Here, position salary. Control C, copy, and I'm going to paste it here. Control V. Okay, here. Control V. Position salary. Name is not there. Okay, I'm going to use same name. These things. Control V. Here, what I'm going to do for doctor, I want to give different increment. For manager, I want to give different increment, and for engineer, I want to give different increment. Okay, I'm going to write these things here. For doctor how much, for manager how much, and for doctor here 500 increment. For oh no, delete this thing, I don't need. Here for engineer, for doctor, for engineer here 1000, and for manager here 1500 increment. Oh, 15,000 I've written here. And other other no increment. No increment. So what I'm going to do right now, these are what? Criteria. These are what? Criteria. So conditions or criteria here. Increment. Okay, increment. What I'm going to do is equal to, just check it out. Okay, how I'm going to apply this is equal to, if I'm right now, the condition will be on position. Condition will be where? On a position, not on salary. Not on salary. If position is equal to, inverted commas, write doctor. If position is equal to doctor, what will we do? Pansar, where it is going to be added? Pansar, charta bajati. Bamash. So salary plus 500 or not? So select salary plus 500. Ha. If he is not a doctor, konami doctor na bosha. All yak digar check ko yanaku. Again check it. If position, again position intikhab se diyana shud, is equal to what? Engineer. Write in inverted commas engineer. If position is equal to engineer, cheme gana alif. Ya gazar. Salary plus 1000. Salary plus 1000. Okay. If he is not an engineer, again check that or not. Again if, one more if. If position is equal to what? Manager. So what we will do? Salary plus 1500 or not? Otherwise what? Same salary or not? Otherwise same salary or not? So select salary. Select salary. Closing bracket 1, 2, 3 and enter that. Right now, if you're going to see here, double click on this one. So here the formula, engineer, 1000 increment is there or not? Right now I'm going to change the position. Here I'm going to write manager. Okay, if I'm going to write he is a salesman, those are nishan mein. Okay, if I'm going to write here doctor, 500 increment. If I'm going to write engineer, 1000 increment is there. So you got that? So by position we have given increment, and there are three conditions are there. If he is a doctor, do this thing. If he is a manager, do this thing. If he is an engineer, do this thing. So by the help of, if you have more than one condition, so for that we use what? Nested if. Nested if. And nested if is a if inside the another if is known as a what? Nested if. Clear this thing? Okay, so position. Another one, if I'm going to use furthermore. So we have discussed up to if and nested if function. Okay, that is enough.